Hey, good morning, everybody. How you doing? This is Randy. Just here for a couple minutes this morning. My wife and I were talking this morning about some things about her work and her sharing the Lord with some people. It kind of just triggered me to think, some of the answers. And, people come up with all kinds of reasons, or maybe not even reasons so much. Maybe they are to not serve Jesus or to not believe. And she's talking to somebody that they don't believe in this, or they don't believe in that. They don't believe in heaven and hell. They don't believe in who God really is, but yet they're very strong, very steadfast on whether or not abortion is right or not, or and different values of life are correct or not correct and stuff. And so she was having this conversation. She said sometimes you just don't know how to answer those. Sometimes you just don't know how to, and those are battles. Many times they're battles or things that we do in our conversations with people. And sometimes the battle just isn't worth it. Jesus does exist. He is the Son of God. He died on the cross for us. He rose and he went to be seated at the right hand of the Father. And when he left, he sent the Holy Spirit for us as a guide in our lives. And so, therefore, in a nutshell, that's what it is. Now, you might say, "Well, Randy, I don't believe it." That's okay. You don't have to believe it. I'm not. It doesn't bother me if you believe it or don't believe it. It just doesn't matter to me. But what does matter to me is that you will be that person, though, that might just not throw a wet blanket on it and say, "Well, I'm just closed to everything," because someplace in life you have a belief system. Someplace you have a belief system, whether it's you believe in the paper boy delivering your paper at the right time, or the mailman showing up with your mail, or whether or not the traffic light is going to turn red or green, or whether or not the person in front of you is going to stop, or they're going to rear end you, or whatever. Someplace in life you have a belief system. You just choose not to take on or to believe in the resurrected Jesus Christ. That's all. That's all. Those are just conversations. I love having those conversations, in fact, and maybe one day we might have a question and answer time. Maybe I just might throw a bunch of questions out there, just wait for the responses and see what people say or what they do, and maybe we can have a little dialogue. I love that. I love that stuff. But it's longevity. Let me tell you, it's longevity. It is being firm in what you do. And I'm not saying dogmatic. I'm not saying that did da 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 da. What I am saying though is that through longevity we learn about the great mercies and the graces of Jesus Christ. My wife and I have been married for 36 years. We met each other as Christians. We've been Christians that long, and stuff. And so we raised our children in that, and they all love Jesus, and and it's the longevity of our life that has been put forth to serve Jesus Christ and to believe in what he does. We've seen many miracles in our life. We've seen many things happen. And I realize some people will say, "Well, I tried God and it just didn't work for me." Or, "Yeah, I used to be a Christian. I was a Christian for a few years, but, things just didn't pan out," and stuff like that. And I'm just saying anything that we do in life, as long as we live, it requires a longevity. And some of you have been doing the same thing for years. And maybe someplace in life that you just got some doubt someplace because something didn't work out for you. I might encourage you, if you're going to take the step to walk with Christ, stay there for a while. It's kind of like a job. You don't get promoted in the job unless you've been there a while. So you just can't walk in and be the CEO, or you just can't walk in and go, "Oh, I'm here, and then you should promote me, and you should do this for me, and you should do that for me." No, I was self-employed for many, many years, and I walked into the VA where I work now, and I've been there about 5.5 years, and I'm still in the same position I was 5.5 years ago. I just got more seniority than anybody because I've been there longer than anybody. But I mean, I still get paid not much more than what I did 5.5 years ago. It's not one of those jobs where I make hundreds of thousands of dollars each year. It's one of those jobs where, if my wife wasn't working, we'd be struggling. So, but longevity, it's hanging in there. And I would encourage you today that when you take that step, whether it's in your job, whether it's in your marriage, whether it is serving Jesus Christ, it takes time to learn all the ropes and everything about it, and in especially in Jesus, and especially in marriage. After so many years we've been married, we still go, I didn't know that about you. And Christ is the same way, and you get to learn things about him as you go. I would just encourage you to hang in there. Okay, say, Jesus, I want to follow you. I want to be your disciple, and I want to learn from you, and I want to be the better person, and I want to walk my life with you. If you just say that and allow him to take control of you, believe me, your life might be a whole lot happier. I don't know. My life is, I know that much. I would never trade a single day for anything else. God has been good to me. But the thing is that he's good to me. He's done everything for me that could possibly be done. That's a myriad of things. But the thing is I have faith. I believe, whether I can see it or not. Matter of fact, that's what faith is just not seeing. But hoping and knowing who's going to take care of you. He's never failed me once in my life. But like I said, in longevity, standing firm, being strong, not bending with the wind, saying, yes, here I am. I love him. I will always serve him all the rest of my life. I hope that we can get you in the same place. God bless you. Have a great day. Be encouraged. Keep going forward. All right. And I'll see you again. God bless you. Bye-bye.